Hi everybody, I'm Coach Ali, this is Steph. Welcome to the second week of Limitless, the home dumbbell workout series that'll transform your body like no other workout on YouTube. On this channel, we're always trying to make it easier for you to follow along and train with us by simply using your dumbbells at home. This week, let's continue our Limitless dumbbell workout series with the following workouts. An upper body dumbbell workout on Tuesday at 10 p.m, a legs day dumbbell workout on Thursday at 10 p.m, and a full body comprehensive dumbbell workout on Saturday also at 10 p.m.
We're committed to taking the guesswork out of your training. You simply go from this video to the next upload and always train in sequential order. Try not to miss workouts along the way. Do every workout that we upload as part of the Limitless series. This will ensure that you work out every body part effectively in the correct order. This week's home dumbbell workout method involves 30 seconds of isolateral exercise on one side, followed by 30 seconds of isolateral exercise on the opposite side. Then we rest for 30 seconds and repeat the superset one time.
As you already know, we're all about giving you focused training that really works when it comes to transforming your body into a capable and very aesthetic physique. For those of you training with us for the first time, welcome to the channel. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my experience with you today.
Coach Ali is a master fitness trainer and former IFBB Mr. Australia with over 25 years of experience transforming thousands of bodies at the gym, including mine, so I'm sure you'll pick up lots of useful tips along the way today. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button now so you don't miss the next upload in this Limitless series. Your subscription will also help us create new workouts for you and keep this series moving forward.
Before we get started, guys, I just want to quickly mention that we have another channel member Q&A segment coming up. If you're a channel member and you have questions about fitness, nutrition, or any injuries that you might be carrying that you want to discuss, then hit me up with your question and I'll address it during our members Q&A segment. If you're interested in becoming an exclusive channel member and taking advantage of the extra services available, then be sure to hit the blue join icon and let us take your transformation to the next level.
That's enough talking from us. Let's get into this week's Limitless home dumbbell workout series, covering an upper body workout, a legs day workout, and a complete full body dumbbell workout.
Alright guys, let's get our bodies warmed up and continue our Limitless series dumbbell workout at home with some close grip thrusters. So you can see that we're working our way into a squat with our feet parallel and our shins nice and parallel as well. And then when we work our way up, it's a close grip shoulder press. So the dumbbells are pressing together and our elbows are tucked in by our side. All right, let's continue our home dumbbell workout warm up with some good mornings. Now, you can see that we're using two dumbbells. They're two very light dumbbells, in fact, and they're just pressed up against our chest and we're focused on hinging, keeping a nice neutral spine during the motion. We want those knees slightly bent in order to keep the hamstring nice and comfortable and to keep the pressure off our lumbar spine. Let's continue our warm up with a little bit of upper body action now, guys. So let's work some bench push-ups. You can see we're getting in nice and deep and it's nice controlled motion. Now the elevation using your bench is going to be easier than doing push-ups on the floor. Let's go nice full range, steady movement, chest all the way to the bench and then up all the way as well. Let's get that blood circulating all over our body. Final warm up for our home dumbbell workout, guys. This time we're gonna attack the lower body. So let's do some squats with some calves raises. Now your weights are still relatively light, still warming up, guys. Make sure you go nice and deep in those squats. You can see our toes are pointing forward, our shins are nice and parallel. And then when we get to the top of the squat, we're adding some calves raises in there. Try to control your upper body. We don't wanna be leaning forward too much. Nice upper body component. We're going to work some single-sided wide chest presses. So you can see we've got an isometric arm holding the weight up, and then we're using our other arm to do our repetitions. Now you're making sure that your elbow is dropping by your shoulder. So we want to make sure it's nice and wide with good control. After a set, we'll switch hands and do our wide chest presses using our other arm. Make sure your lower back is pinned against the bench, and make sure that you're getting nice, controlled, steady movement throughout your set. single-sided close grip presses for this one. So guys, this is central in the chest and a lot of action in your triceps as well. You can see that we have an isometric side where we're holding the weight with a neutral grip all the way at the top, and then we're using our other hand to do our repetitions. The dumbbell is dropping down to your ribs and then it's pushing all the way up and then centering right down the middle. We'll get a set in with one arm and then switch hands and do a set with the other arm as well. Again, making sure your lower back is pinned against your bench. Single-sided chest fly for this one, guys. We want to keep an arm at the top nice and isometric, and we're working the chest fly with our opposite arm. Now, when you open up that fly and get it into that horizontal position, you're going to get some good action in your obliques and your intercostals as well. So it's really good core control. And then make sure we bring it up steady. We want to make sure we don't exceed 90 degrees angle, you guys. So don't go below a horizontal line. The other thing you'll note is that our elbows are remaining soft. So we want to make sure that we don't pressure those either. An excellent addition to our home dumbbell workout, guys. These are single-sided bent over rows. Now, you can see we have an isometric side where we're holding the weight nice and high up against our ribs, and then we're doing our repetitions on the other side, noting to keep your elbow tucked in by your ribs the whole time. So we want maximum engagement in those lats. Now you can see we're in that bent over position with our spine nice and neutral. So we're not allowing any curvature and we're not putting any pressure on the lumbar spine for this. Single-sided T-row. Now, this one's quite difficult to hold isometric, but we'll do our best. We want to try and create a straight line from shoulder to elbow, and then just try and hold that position while you're hitting the repetitions on the other side. When you bring your isotonic arm to the top, you should have a straight line from elbow to elbow. Again, noting to keep your spine nice and neutral. Make sure you're nice and heavy on your thighs. Make sure your knees are slightly bent and that you've got a good sturdy stance for this one. Alright guys, this one's a killer, so you're gonna have to go quite light with it. It's a single-sided reverse fly. You can see we have an isometric side that is held nice and horizontal, making sure that you're not locking that elbow. And then on the opposite side, we're working our reverse flies. So this is a rotation at the shoulder, and then we're pulling the repetition back up into that horizontal position and then creating a straight line, a crucifix if you like, from hand to hand. We'll dominate a set with the left side and we'll do one on the right as well.
Didn't even see me gaze yesterday. Feeling every day like I'm going insane. Cause you and I are something I wish for every day. So I hope you look my way, but yeah, she didn't even see me gaze yesterday. Cause I know I am nobody to ya, and it feels just like you want me to go now. But I hope you slow it down, hope you slow.
Seated shoulder presses to continue your full body workout at home, guys. You can see we're holding the low part of the shoulder press nice and square on one side. So this is actually quite a difficult hold. And then we're working our isotonic reps on the other side, just going straight up and finishing above your head. We want good engagement of the back muscles, you guys. We want to make sure that there's no slouching at all. Stay nice and tight. Engage those rhomboids and lats while you're doing this, and make sure you've got steady control with your movement.
Feels just like you want
fantastic traps combination for this one, guys. We're starting with some neutral grip upright rows. So the beauty of doing your upright rows this way with neutral hands is that you're taking the pressure off your rotator cuffs, and there's also no flexion in the elbows. So it mitigates any risk to injury when you do traditional upright rows. For the second exercise in this superset, we're going to work some dumbbell shrugs. So you can see we're moving those shoulders up as though you're trying to touch your ears with it. And there's no action with the elbows. We're going to just keep those elbows nice and natural. Focus on releasing the eccentric part of the shrugs nice and slow. All right, this one is going to burn you guys. Single-sided lateral raise. So we're starting with an isometric side, held nice and horizontal. Now I want you guys to watch for your wrist on this one. Make sure there's no flexion in the wrist. And then I want nice, steady repetitions on the isotonic side, working its way from that vertical position all the way up to the horizontal, little pause at the top, and then continue that repetition. Make sure your hip is positioned marginally behind you and there's no swinging. It's very important to protect your back during this exercise. Good luck with this one, guys. dumbbell fly raise for this one, guys. So you can see we're starting with a lateral anterior hold. So the palm of your hands are facing forward and your arms are held nice and wide. And then we're going to cross our body and lift all the way to our face, keeping a soft straight arm when you're doing it. So we're using a lot of the anterior in your deltoids, in your shoulders, and then we're using some biceps in there as well. There's also good core engagement, particularly in your intercostal and upper abs. Again, the key to this exercise is that there's no swing of the hips. The movement is entirely in your arms only. Alright, we're going to upgrade your guns game with this one, guys. We're starting with an isometric side biceps curl while we hit the repetitions on the other side. Now you can see on the isotonic side, we're coming down until we've got a neutral position hand, which takes the pressure off your elbows. And then we're going to go all the way up and supinate 90 degrees at the top. In the meanwhile, we're holding still with the isometric side. Now again, like most upright exercises, we're going to make sure there's no back and forward swing of the hips, and make sure that you've got your knees marginally bent to protect your lower back. All right, this one's a beauty, and it's one that a lot of people do wrong, you guys. So in that standing position, when you do your hammer curls, you want it to come in front of you and finish at your thigh rather than beside you, because this mitigates any swing in your elbows. And it actually really concentrates on the lateral head of your biceps. So you can see we have an isometric side and an isotonic side for a set. And then when we switch it up, we'll simply change hands and keep it going before we get into that rest break. I want a good sturdy stance, and I want controlled hips, no movement in those hips whatsoever. Dumbbell lateral triceps extensions. Now guys, in that position where you're holding isometric, you're actually working your biceps. And then when we're pushing out and extending that arm nice and straight without the movement in the elbows, then it's a triceps contraction. So this is basically both a biceps and triceps exercise, and it's a fantastic addition to your home dumbbell workout. Now make sure you finish with your dumbbells together, and you want a straight line from elbow to elbow, and hit your repetitions from that position. dumbbell skull crushers for your triceps for this one, guys. So you can see the isometric side is held at 90 degrees in the low position. So in other words, your forearm is remaining horizontal. So there's quite a bit of pressure there in the triceps. And then on the isotonic side, we're extending all the way until we've got our arm nice and vertical. Now make sure you keep your elbows in. I don't want them to hang out too far, because that's going to change the form in your exercise and it's going to put unnecessary pressure on your shoulders and on your elbows. And then I want you to make sure that you've got your lower back pinned against your bench, or if you're doing it on the floor, have it pinned against the floor. triceps backswing for this one, guys. Now I'm giving you the easy option. So rather than having an isometric side, I'm just allowing you to have a rested side for this one. And we're just focused on the movement in your isotonic side. It's a rotation at the shoulders and we're not actually doing a kickback. So in other words, there's no movement in the elbow at all. And then we're making sure that we're maintaining that hinge with a nice neutral spine so that our back is nicely protected. When we finish up, we're finishing in parallel lines. So you can see two nice straight lines dropping as far as the arms are concerned.
everyone for finishing today's dumbbell workout at home and progressing through the Limitless series. If you enjoyed the workout, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and hit that alert button so you don't miss out on the next workout that you must do in this series.
Very important, you guys. If your goal is to burn extra body fat and get lean as part of this series, make sure that you continue to the Secret to Burning Body Fat video right now. You'll see a link of it at the end of this video. Now, it's very important that you get into it while your body is primed for burning body fat, which is right now after your strength training.
If you're finished working out for today, we recommend moving on to our post-workout stretching and cool-down video with our in-house physio, Daphne. There is a link of her stretching playlist at the end of this video too.
As always, guys, thank you for training with us. We look forward to bringing you another home dumbbell workout shortly and taking your body transformation to the next level. Take care of yourselves and each other.